little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from
Nasty.
the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though.
That
is
no
nasty.
wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def to Radio, our Instagram, DEAF2 Radio. Make sure you guys follow us there. And, of course, our Discord community. Shout out to our Discord community, man. It's a lot of conversations surrounding music on there, not just Lost in Vegas related, but it is a good way to sort of connect with us a little bit more. And, of course, Patreon as well. All the information for all of those platforms will be in the description below. Please make sure you check those out.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos, get you some exposure. Or if you got a full song, we can get that done as well. Either way, man, just make sure you check that out below. All right, man, so we're getting back to the police, man. What did we do? Walking on the Moon? Was it Walking on the Moon? Was that what it was called?
That shit right there.
That shit was fucking fire, dude.
That shit?
George actually reminded me of that. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot all about that damn song. That shit was fire, dude.
I want y'all to understand something, man. That song is still on my playlist. I played the hell out of that song. We did that video, that reaction. I played that shit for probably like a month straight, dude. That was in my rotation. It fell out a little bit because that's just what's going to happen. You're always going to be listening to different music. Yeah. But it's still on my playlist, technically. A lot of y'all have been asking about us putting our playlist up, and me and Ryan need to kind of talk about that and get that organized for you. So maybe we'll create a channel for that. We're doing Message in a Bottle,
which
right?
we've heard.
And that's coming off of the poll, right, sir?
Yep, that's Colin Anderson 75. Shout out to Colin. For putting that poll together. This won the poll. We've heard Message in a Bottle, guys, but that won the poll. It's been a while since we listened to it. I never listened to that song like in my current rotation ever.
No.
So it's still going to be a refresher for me, but I just want to be, full disclosure, we've heard the song.
We've heard Sending Out an SOS. We've heard that.
Right, yeah.
The poll is from our Discord. So it's in our poll section on our Discord. So make sure you guys join our Discord. You'll see, again, the information below.
Yes.
Go to the poll channel and vote. And, you'll be able to see a lot of the polls up there that are existing that we want you guys to get involved with. If you're a patron, connect your Patreon account to our Discord. You'll have access to the same exclusive content that you do on Patreon on our Discord, and you'll have more conversations, and you'll be able to connect with us a little bit more frequently because we're on there and we're talking and we're involved with Discord. It's a lot easier for us to get involved with Discord that way. Go to start the channel. When you do get into our Discord, go to start here. You'll be able to see how to connect your account to our Discord. Let's get into it. The Police, Message in a Bottle. They just know how to smooth that shit out. They know how to smooth that shit out. And then the chords that they use, even the way this started, we're at, 52 seconds? The way they were layering the guitar work on this, man, was nasty. It drops in. It's like and then the bass going off. They layer that shit so beautifully, man.
They do, man. They do.
I'm enjoying it. I have nothing else to say. Listen, we can keep it going. They got into the SOS and then they brought it back and it was just very, very slick. You know,
very
man.
Smooth, man.
Message in a bottle.
Those chords
I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep me together. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart.
Good writing too, man.
SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a
This,
bottle.
Yeah.
Message in a bottle. Oh, message in a bottle.
That's the drumming. The drumming is slick too, man. That's simple.
Message in a bottle.
Beautiful musicianship.
Yep. Bring that back in. Bone on up, bone on up.
Walked out this morning.
Yes,
Believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles washed up on the shore. Seems I've never known it being alone. 100 billion cast
Oh, he was
away.
nasty on Walking.
Looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send
Yeah, they
an
got
SOS
they
to the
just
world.
know how to make a high-level, high musicianship song with catchy pop sensibility.
Yeah, man.
I'll send an SOS to the world. Right, it's a very pop, it's like a sounding song. Right,
Yep.
the melody is very pop. But then you got Sting doing his little reggae adjacent, you know what I mean, style vocals, and then you got some nasty, the drummer Stuart Copeland did the same thing on Walking on the Moon. Very, very subtle, but very, very clever drumming that I'm hearing in the background. Like you can easily overlook it, but there's some nasty cymbal work, and he's just doing things with the drum that I just find very unconventional. You know what I mean? In addition to the melody and the guitar work, man, like the bass is going off. Very, very, very dope song that feels like just a high-level musicianship song with pop sensibility that is just works.
It's dope, man. I love the song too. I mean, I've heard it, but never like listened to it and kind of like really paid attention to what was happening musically. Super dope. One thing I want to touch on really quick though, man, is the lyricism, man. We can get lost in how great this song sounds, but he's talking about somebody that's lost on an island by itself, a castaway on an island at sea, an island lost at sea, another lonely day, and no one here but me, more loneliness than any one man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Second verse, a year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. The only hope can keep me together. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart as well. Then the last verse, which is super sad to me, walked out this morning. I don't believe what I saw. Hundreds of bottles washed up on shore. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. That's hard. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. I think that's beautiful writing, man. Obviously, the literal sense is someone on an island by themselves trying to sending an SOS to the world. Somebody save me. I'm on this island by myself. I need help, right? But I also can see that in life. You know what I'm saying? That there's a lot of lonely people in this world in general. You know what I'm saying? When he says, it seems I'm not alone in being alone. Mm-hmm. That is hard, man. I think that is such an impactful fucking line, man, because sometimes we all take that for granted. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of lonely people in the world, you know what I'm saying? And we can all get, wrapped up in woe is me and my life is so hard and this and that and I'm so this or I'm so lonely or whatever the case may be. But there's hundreds of billions of people that are fucking lonely. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
There's a lot, maybe not hundreds of billion, but there's a lot of people that are lonely in this world. So I think the writing on top of the smooth musicianship, because we can get caught up in that. This shit is nasty, man. They really bodied this.
The Police are dope, man. That's what I'm getting from doing the Police. They're dope. We didn't like the don't stand so close to me. So for just to kind of give you guys a refresher, we've done Don't Stand So Close to Me, I think. Walking on the Moon, and now this one. But even in Don't Stand So Close to Me, it was really the chorus that we didn't like.
Right.
But once they got into the verses, they were still very smooth and very slick.
Yes.
From a musician standpoint. So they've just always delivered when it comes to the music, man, for the most part. So let's keep it going.
Seems I've never known it being alone.
This is certain timing.
A rebellion past the west, looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in a bottle.
I'm telling you, it's very, very like unconventional. It's very easy to overlook.
Message in a bottle.
And boy, is
In a bottle.
That tone of that guitar is nasty. Just wanna.
Send it out an SOS. Send it out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. Send it 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 out an SOS.
That's a good song, man. I'm glad we revisited it.
I ain't never listened to that song from start to finish.
Ever.
Yeah, that fucking. Everybody.
Everybody got busy.
Everybody, man. But God, man.
When you said unconventional about the drumming, that's
Yes.
exactly what it sounds like.
That's what I wanna talk about
It's
right
not
there.
like it's not like the typical boom bap. I hate to say boom bap because that's more rap terms, but it's not the conventional structure of what you would think the beat would be structured like.
Yeah,
you know.
to me, it's like he's doing high level shit unconventionally, right? It's like when I hear funky bass line, that's what I'm accustomed to. I'm hearing like even when we just did I don't know when we did the Thin Lizzy song, right? Bad Reputation. That was incredible drumming to me.
Yeah.
But it was I have heard people go off like that before at a high level, right? I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
This is drumming that is just he's picking his spots. And he's very crafty and just very creative with how Stuart Copeland is who I'm talking about. Is picking his spots and almost subtly just giving you just different looks and different sounds. And it's very just clever with how he's putting it together. It's very difficult to articulate, but like I'm gonna play, was it 337 when he was hitting the snare really hard, the pop 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 pop, and then it's a certain cool shit that he's doing that I'm like, I don't know if I've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
337.
Send it
Right there,
out
right.
an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. Send it out an SOS.
I'm telling you,
That is
man.
so nasty, right?
I'm telling you. But he went from right, and then it's the cymbal work also in the background that he played also in parts. He is disgusting. Like I'm gonna really start paying more attention to Stuart Copeland. Now that we got that out the way, because I just wanted to get that out the way, because that just had me mesmerized the entire song, because I just feel like you can easily overlook it. But in the right in your face though, is the nasty, beautiful melody in that
Yeah.
guitar work. That boom, no, It reminded me of like "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult, just a little bit.
Oh, I can see
Right, just a little bit. So that was great. Bass line great. I love Sting's voice, man. I know there's debate on his voice. I like that adjacent reggae shit.
Yeah,
I like it.
I do
I think
too.
he does his thing on that.
I do too.
I think it provides a different texture for this band that we haven't heard. He doesn't have that typical, especially around this time, 1970s rock voice. It's just different, So when it says Regatta de Blanc, which is where this album is off of, Regatta, reggae, white reggae, Blanc, right? I hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I think they are just great. The Police are really dope.
Yeah, I don't got shit else to say.
Yeah.
That was hot, man.
Yeah, that's better than what I thought.
Me too.
Just so you know, like way better than I thought.
Yeah, because I thought that when we did this, we heard it, but it won the poll. Let's kind of go through it. But man, I'm glad we did it. We were going to skip this and go to the second most voted song on the poll, just so you guys know. And we're like, you know what? Fuck it. It won the poll. Let's just revisit it. And I'm glad we did, because that was nasty, man.
Yeah,
They did the thing.
I never thought of that song as a high-level musicianship song. I've just heard it in passing and this
Right.
and that. It just sounded like kind of like a pop song, maybe the way that Sting wrote the chorus, standing on it, just a little poppy. No, that's some other shit musically, man, musicianly. So shout out to all the musicians on this.
Killed
Shout
that.
out to everybody. Dope. Shout out to everybody that voted on the poll as well. Colin Anderson, I believe.
Yep.
Appreciate you for putting the poll up, my man, and everyone that kind of contributed to that. Remember to vote on the polls on our Discord in the poll section. Make sure you connect your Patreon to our Discord.
Yep.
It has instructions on start here on our Discord when you do get into it. And that's it. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas. We out.